Amina and the Secret of the Calabash. In a small village in West Africa, where the sun painted the earth golden and the air carried the scent of roasted maize, there lived a little girl named Amina. She was 7 years old, with bright, curious eyes and hair that her grandmother always wove into neat, tiny braids. Amina loved to laugh, and her laughter was said to be as sweet as the sound of the talking drum. Amina lived with her mother and grandmother in a clay house with a thatched roof. Every morning, before the rooster finished crowing, she would help her mother fetch water from the stream. She carried a small calabash on her head, wobbling a little at first, but always determined to keep up with the older women. The other children sometimes teased her, calling her tiny water carrier. But Amina never minded. She would smile and say, "One day, my little calabash will hold the sweetest secret." One hot afternoon, while her grandmother rested under the mango tree, Amina wandered to the stream. The water shimmered under the sun, and dragonflies danced above it like tiny kites. She dipped her calabash into the cool water, and just then she heard a soft voice. "Amina, Amina." Startled, she looked around, but no one was there. Then she realized the sound was coming from her calabash. She peered inside and gasped. A small, glowing fish with scales like emeralds swam in the water she had just scooped. "Don't be afraid," said the fish. "I am the spirit of the stream. You have a kind heart, and because you care for your people, I will share a gift with you. Whenever you bring this calabash home, it will never run dry. It will always pour sweet, cool water." Amina's eyes widened with wonder. She ran home, balancing the calabash carefully. When she reached her grandmother, she poured the water into their clay pot, but the calabash was still full. She poured again, and the water never ended. Her grandmother watched in amazement, her wrinkled face breaking into the widest smile. "Child," she said, "you have been blessed. But remember, gifts are meant to be shared." From that day on, no one in the village went thirsty. Even in the hottest dry season, when the river shrank and the wells grew shallow, Amina's little calabash always gave enough water for every family. The villagers no longer called her tiny water carrier. Instead, they called her Amina, the heart of the stream. Amina grew up learning that kindness brings miracles, and she never stopped sharing. And though many years passed, the people of her village still tell the story of the little girl whose laughter was like a drumbeat and whose calabash carried the sweetest secret.